Let me inspire you.
Okay. Music down a bit. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm pretty sure the music's not copyrighted. Might be. Don't care. It matters mostly for the VOD, right? I'm saying. Crime. Dude, I love crime. How's my mic? I think it should be good. Wow. Thank you, thank you. The 900 biddies. I do have 420 left. Screenshot. Bro, it's no secret. So here's the actual deck, right? All of these cards are bad. And then these cards are good. So I bring all the good cards in for the bad matchups. And I leave the bad cards in for the good matchups. The one Death Touch is... It's really good. it's really good. Being able to like codex it. I can turn the music down. Yeah.
Let me inspire you.
Oh, with the gifty. God damn. Yeah, the one Death Touch is a bit suspect, but like it makes a lot more sense. Like you never want this in an aggro matchup, right? Like Frailty's pretty good, but like sometimes you backstab and then Death Touch the Katsu and they're like, damn, that wasn't Shakedown or Command and Conquer, you lose now. So you don't really want the Death Touch. We could have played more, like it was a Pauper as well. But like it doesn't block very well. It's really, really good for when you have time to like apply a lot of pressure. Like it's an insanely high value play, Codex plus Death Touch, threatening like Blood Rot against a Guardian. So the one is really good just so you can recur it. It's also a bit like good with the Codex of Blood Rot. No Remembrance. I really wish I could find room for one Remembrance in this list, but it's just too clean. There's no room. All my cards are great. This second Spreading Plague, I actually like. This card pushes damage. I'm kind of low on it. It's like really good, like super late in the game, obviously. But
let me inspire you.
Damn. Thank you, Mowgli. And my blood Mike with the gifties. So, other than that, like, not redlining. The only like real go again stuff we have is like the looking for scraps. This card's like insane in the second cycle. You're happy to pitch it, and see it later, right? You know, like Tunic looking for scrap, and the nice thing about looking for scrap and like give and take in the sideboard is you can like flick a dagger, like you can flick the spider's bite.
Let me inspire you.
You can flick a spider's bite or whatever dagger you have when you're like trying to end the game or like force their whole hand, right? It's like the go again, and the go again cards are really good in the second cycle. It's why like we're fine playing these ones even though they block 2. This fatigue deck plays 6 block 2s, and that's kind of cringe. 8 sometimes when we board up on Codex of Bloodrots. But the block 2s are so good. This card is like really solid. Because we're blocking with backstabs, we're flicking daggers sometimes, or not backstab, stealth cards. So yeah. Ooh, Screamy, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Much love. Daggers. Usually, like historically, I've only wanted to play 2 daggers. Which is these 2, Nerve Scalpel and Spider's Bite. And some viddies. My god, you guys are too kind to me. I lost my train of thought. Thank you. Oh right, but we're also playing.
Let me inspire you.
Oh man, Mike, thank you. We're also playing Graven Call for like when we just need to push damage. It's like really good for when we like flick a dagger to Conceal Blade. It's actually pretty good in matchups where like, you know, forcing a lot of silvers. Scale Peeler has historically been the like worst one. But now that Valiant Dynamo is a card that sees play, we can play Scale Peeler now, and it's actually fine into decks with insane armor like Guardians as well. It was a bit narrow before, but like having Scale Peeler in against the Valiant Dynamo decks goes such a long way. Like it's actually crazy. Decks I like don't want to see. I don't want to see like I feel pretty good into KO. The matchup is definitely still losable. Happy to see like Azalea and Katsu, even though they can, you know, they can do their thing. They can high roll you. The one slot I'm still unsure about, but I think I should probably lock in at this point. Is this Eradicate? These Eradicates, I've been considering making them like Rob the Riches or Nix the Nimbles, like a 1-for-5 contract. I just like that Eradicate says like you have to block this, otherwise like my primary win condition is online and in the aggro matchups. Like Tunic Eradicate is reasonable. This also pitches to a dagger. So the like, I don't know. It's really hard. Mask of Perdition. We pretty much are always playing Mask of Perdition, other than Balance of Justice against exactly the Brutes. I'm not even interested really in playing Balance of Justice against the Ninjas, even though they're like Art of War decks. Just because like you get so much value out of Mask of Perdition. Black Tech is just really solid, you know. You don't actually usually get to do this. You don't have the luxury. I'm on 3 Cut of the Chases, which also makes me kind of in on these Eradicates. I'm on a bunch of D-Reacts. If you include Oasis, I'm on 12. Which is a lot, but you're happy to like play them out and get to second cycle and just have a bunch of gas in the deck, right? I do have a Cold Foil Skill Peeler, so I'm really glad I get to use it. The Graven Call. This card's just solid. Conceal Blade. This card's interesting. I didn't like the idea of it at first, but it's like really nice with Shakedown. People have to respect it, and it's like you get so much tilt value out of it. When you like make something 7 with your 1 card, they like count all your shreds or whatever. Which we're not on very many shreds. Speaking of, I think I'm on 3 Cut to the Chase, 3 Conceal Blade, and I think I'm only on 3 yellow shreds in the sideboard. They don't always come in. They come in for like when I'm boarding up. Always running Tunic. Tunic is the hey, this card says John it too. So does this one. This is the best assassin chess piece. It's good because it says at the start of your turn, if it has fewer than 3 energy counters, you may put an energy counter on it, and then you can remove 3 counters from it to gain a resource. That's why it's good. Hope that helps. The 70, not even the funny number. I appreciate it. You're the main character with the, like, the cheer a million. Codex of Frailty, this card's fucked up. Codex of Blood Rot, this card's not fucked up. I think it's, like, the only things that are really interesting about the list. Quote unquote interesting. Oh. So real. Well, Mike has the funny number, so I guess it's GG. Other considerations for this deck, I've thought about Heart though. But you really need to be blocking with your blues. We're also not playing that many blues for deck, right? Playing a lot of random yellows. The yellows send the daggers, it's okay. Not red line, but like the assassin class will just want to play a lot of reds. You'll notice me when we play, the deck will look like garbage in the first cycle a lot of the time. But what am I listening to? Is this Alvin and the Chipmunk? I don't know what this is, but we're keeping it on. The deck will look kind of like ass in the first cycle because I'll be pitching a bunch of reds. But then by the time we get to the second cycle, we're gonna have a lot of like really good stuff in the deck. Deck really seems to excel there. So just surviving and like keeping life totals even and applying pressure. Oh, Mike's winning now. What is this? You will maintain the funny number. Yeah, matchups. So I'm happy to see like the aggro decks, of course. I'm also happy to see the one-handed, the dual wielding warriors. I think the matchup is like really hard, but winnable. Max is really good if they know not to get shredded. Or sorry, really bad if they know not to get shredded. Bravo. Oh boy. Okay, this is a matchup that I'm like actually really scared about. This matchup is theoretically quite bad. This isn't completely up to date, by the way. I like changed the list a couple times. It's theoretically pretty bad, but it's like actually winnable. I don't have as much experience with this matchup as I wish I did. I'm happy to find it here. I'll be not gonna play the Spreading Plagues. I'll play like all of this stuff. The Go Again is good. There's a very real chance that this matchup goes to fatigue. You know, I'm gonna try and catch the Prism with like a hand they can't block with in the late game. I'm gonna try and keep them off their on hits and like clearing their board. Really prioritizing Spectra and Soraya as well. They probably won't have time for the ALS loop, but like it's something to be aware of. Some Uzuris I think are respecting this matchup a bit too much by playing time skippers or time snaps. I don't think that's actually good. The Graven Call here is interesting, just applies damage. I think the actual real reason to play Graven Call here is because you will need to flick knives at some point, and you will need to be able to bring this back, otherwise you won't have a weapon. I think a well-timed flick knives is like the difference between can be the difference in this matchup. So having the Graven Call be able to get brought back. We're also playing balance in this matchup, so we're not using our silvers for anything other than black tech. And obviously that makes Graven Call a bit better. Yeah, I'm gonna give them some equipment. I don't want them coming at me with another Heralds. Just give them 3 cards. This Oasis is really awkward here. That's what I get for putting bad cards in my deck. I like this Herald. It's fine. Maybe they have a trick here to grow this thing. Passing Mirage is annoying. Though fortunately my hand is ass. So what does that mean? That means I get to clear the Passing Mirage and pass the turn. Put a Fate in my arsenal for Dominate. Not a great start. Did they play the Genesis after? Yeah. Okay. Well, fortunately my hand sucks again. Let's see. Huh. Do nothing. I think I will do nothing right back. I need to get some of this garbage out of my hand. I'll put this cut to the chase down there for later. Okay. So far we're just kind of staring at each other. I'm happy to just like be clearing angels, or not angels, auras. Yeah, we're going to eventually run out of auras, at least theoretically. This card says 6 on it, so I'm gonna block with these two. I like keeping those lights around. I want to like heavily prioritize not letting the herald hit, at least this early on. Yeah. Fortunately, I have the fate for this. I don't think that their tricks cost 0. This Annihilate the Arm can go onto the bottom for now. They have the Spectral Shield, which is like a little bit annoying. Because now they can just commit 1 card to protect their arsenal. But that's fine. I'm happy to take a card plus a Spectral Shield, or 2 cards. Or boots, or whatever. Yeah. Like, this is one window where, like, I could flick. I think it's insanely too early here. Also unlikely to get coppers from the Leave No Witnesses. This is a popper. Hopefully they don't have... Oh, boy. Here we go.
Nice.
Joe, thank you for the follow. Much love, much appreciated. Okay, so I have a couple things that I can do here.
Let me inspire you.
Oh, and the Prime sub. Leave No Witnesses instant to hero. There's one not let that go to waste. Oh, much appreciated. And Goblin Engineer, thank you guys.
Let me inspire you.
So Leave No Witnesses says hero, yeah. This is an Arclight Sentinel. Okay, that makes my life a little bit easier. Sucks I used the tunic here, but I get to clear the Arclight Sentinel for free. And now I don't have to actually make any decisions. Wish I had more yellow cards. TBH. A little bit weird. I might, like, that might be a reason to keep the, I'm actually gonna put this, here's what we're gonna do. I want to put this, Leave No Witnesses in my arsenal. Keep the popper in my hand. And, like, maybe I can pitch 2 cards to break this, or discard them rather. Like these 2. This is not bad. I get to like clear an aura and break the actually this is not bad at all. This has go again. Okay. I need to just do this now. I can't let this thing stick around. This might be wrong. I think this could be. Maybe I'm supposed to swing dagger and like swing Leave No Witnesses. But the only thing, like, this might be a soul shield, which is unfortunate. Thankfully, the shakedown name is pretty straightforward. It's always gonna be yellow. Not always, but 90% of the time. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Oh, they have. Oh, that's sad. You get a Figment of Tenacity, they have a War Tune Herald. Oh, not upset about hitting a Figment, but I mean, it's not the best one. But pretty much always happy to see that. Thankfully drew a Pauper this turn. I'm not missing anything, or they can't Footsteps. This thing doesn't do anything other than for sure die next turn. Oh, they're not interested in playing anymore. That's a shame. I really want to get more reps in this matchup, but Prisms seem to not be super interested in playing it, which is weird because I'm pretty sure that. Interesting. What were they doing to misplay it? Like, because I'm pretty sure against good Prisms, like this matchup is extremely difficult, but I seem to like the Talishar Prisms. I seem to you do pretty well in do. So I'd love more insight into like what they're doing incorrectly. Not to flame them, but more so that so I can learn. Yeah, like, ooh, Reiner is a matchup I'm not super thrilled about, but I also not one that I'm expecting to see too many of him. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Yeah, the library did kind of just sit there. Yeah. I will go second. It's a close friend of mine. Someone in this chat actually. Okay, so Reiner, it's gonna be difficult to hard fatigue the Reiner because of his hero ability here. Yeah. Listen, no, I think I guess I'm playing a hero where the information can matter, but so we want to be playing. I'm probably going to put the traps in and just like try and survive. Happy with this default sort of, yeah. Runner is big and green. Yeah, the dominate. I hadn't seen the dominate one before. Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. It did feel awkward. Okay. Sure. It did feel awkward. Like I felt like they weren't doing the things that I'm actually like scared about them doing. Okay, this is kind of interesting. I think I'm going to I want to keep putting this backstep with this Command and Conquer for later. Seems really good, so I'm actually gonna pitch like this will be my first new hand, or my first pitch deck hand. So I'm gonna put a little bit of pressure on the Arsenal right now. Probably get some armor. And I get to Arsenal D-React here. Happy to see these cards go. Not like I'm going to fatigue this Reiner, but this is swing big. That's a shame because okay, so this is 8. What does 8 mean? I can block 6, and then I could. So if I can block 4, Fate. And then I can try and Already Dead plus Codex. Leave No Witnesses. Be really nice if I had a tunic counter. That's pretty good. And then like maybe I eat the flesh bag and like I get to arsenal my Codex and like that's fine. But the quicken is like kind of worth a lot here. That's really interesting. Or I could just block. I could just block with 3 cards and like, but then I don't do anything. So I think this is fine. This Fate 14 isn't like going to get a huge amount of value other than when I get like super heavily intimidated. But I don't think that's going to happen all that much. If I do get to Codex, I don't really want to draw this shakedown, and I can put it down with the backstab for some more options later. So normally I would want to like use Uzuri with this isolate, but because of the quicken, it actually like does not work the way that you want it to there. The ice will have go again, and then you're gonna put it on the bottom of your deck, and then this won't have go again. Yeah. This might be wrong to play this Codex. I might just supposed to be arsenaling it, but there's like send packings in the deck, and like I'm happy just pressuring resources right now, especially while they're down on cards. I'm gonna give them a frailty claws. Yeah. This is probably just gonna be a claw for 3 turn, or like tunic, something from arsenal. That's not a bad one to hit off the ponder. I'm pretty thrilled to see that. I don't have. Oh, I do have a backstab in here. That's great. Wasn't blocking with that one. Super interested in blocking with that one, anyways. Don't really. So I think I'm just going to block with the inertia trap. Take 4. Well, they're not gonna have an arsenal. It's just Command & Conquer's not actually that good. It's still 6 damage. Just not threatening the on hit. Yeah, I'm going to just and I'll sink below this. I think the inertia trap can give me some more value later. I'm not gonna sink anything. Just looking for Scrapple of Go again. Then I can just send a Command Conquer for like 6 vanilla damage here. And Tim Renner. Oh, I need to block? Okay. That makes sense. Yeah, because the big turns I won't be able to block, so maybe I'm taking a bit too much damage to send damage back that doesn't actually matter. Okay. I would believe that. This is another matchup I'm not super well versed in, because not many people are playing runner when you have other options available like KO, but... Wants to get you to 21 health with no equipment block. Interesting. Sure. This makes sense. Oh boy. So I should block with 1 card. This... What got banished? Actually, this isn't the worst. So, like, because blocking with 2 cards actually does nothing. So I can commit this inertia trap, because this is +2. And then I get to do some shenanigans. It does. Wait, what? Oh, that's really funny. Okay. That is actually really, really funny. Okay. So putting this into my arsenal is kind of suspect. But, it'll be fine. Could be a tool for later. Might even get flashback. If I get flashbagged here and I have to arsenal this cut to the chase, it's kind of a disaster. I'm going to cut to the chase just for the 1 here because I do not want this stuck in my hand at the moment. I could have, like, I could have pitched these 2. Oh, that's an interesting one. Do I want to deal with this later? I think I would rather look for cards that actually matter, right? Putting this in my arsenal is like extremely suspect. I hit a sink blow. It's fine. Yeah, with tuning it's not the worst. You don't have to get the full value. Plus I get a block with this backstab. Which will help for later. So I can backstab plus Fate and then E-Strike for 7. That's fine. Yeah, that's a reasonable job. Okay. So awkward. I hate to block with the Codex of Frailty here, but see, this does nothing. But then this is like stuck in my arsenal. I could send a dagger. It's really not where I'm not super thrilled about this turn. Yo. I could have just sent the scrap, but I have Tunic coming up, and I have a way to give it a go again for next turn. The nice thing about sending the scrap, obviously, is like I don't have to worry about getting Command and Conquered. Man, I really want to just keep this whole hand, but I think I'm going to block 9 and then keep the Codex of Frailty. Or block 6. Yo. Interesting. How do I play around getting flush bags? I don't think I do, right? I could like use Tunic to try and hit the 50-50. Because then I can... But then the problem is I want to send a dagger before anyways. But like if they flashbang on the dagger when I have a Command and Conquer, or sorry, a Codex, that's completely fine. So do you think should I Tunic scrap, or should I just scrap off the Concealed Blade? Yeah. That's true, because then I get to just send dagger, and then it's 2 card 6, keep like one of my most powerful cards in my arsenal. Yeah. That's true. Arsenal Concealed Blade is a bit troll. Now, I could send a dagger. I think send dagger into Leave No Witnesses is better than just send Command and Conquer, right? Or is that wrong? It's probably just send Command and Conquer. Actually just straight up +1, but like send dagger feels better. Yeah, okay. Sending Spider's Bite, like the problem is like they can just, yeah, now they have to commit 2 cards or card plus boots. I really wish I had a Death Touch in. Maybe I'm supposed to bring in the Death Touch for this matchup. Problem with Death Touch is that it blocks for 2. Interesting. So this is probably... So... I don't ever like doing this early, but this feels extremely high value. I don't think I'm going to have very many other opportunities. I've also already banished the sink, and I know that the reckless swing, like they've used one. I know that the reckless swing is near the bottom of the deck, at least one of them. I don't know how many. And I also don't think I'm gonna have very many opportunities to go dagger. Spider's Bite. I might be able to conceal blade later. This might be really bad, but I'm interested in trying to make this work. It might also bait or get another bench reaction out, but this is a decision point that like this might be an error, but it feels fine, you know. That's okay. Well, happy to see that. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, the flick is usually really high value, right? It's just a matter of like not having a second dagger anymore. But like, we can go get a Graven Call later. Or if the boots are still around, I can go get Skill Peeler. There's 2 Conceal Blades on the bottom of my deck. I might have blocked with one. No, so there's another Conceal Blade coming up. I'm not gonna bank on being able to Conceal Blade. It's kind of a luxury to be able to. Oh, I get Steps here. Interesting. This is very scary. Yeah. I think my opponent realized that if I have anything here. I don't think this matters. Interesting. Okay. Am I supposed to try and shred and like black text? The problem is like I don't have resources to shred, so I think I'm supposed to just like, text bad. I think I'm supposed to. I could option A, annihilate the armed plus shred and just like force a hit, or I can send Spider's Bite plus already dead and just some more damage. And then put a couple good cards on the bottom of my deck. Yeah. I don't think I need to get fancy here. Actually, I think a level of moment for this hero, and like one that I'm still trying to learn, is like, you don't actually, at least this build, you don't need to do the thing, right? Like, you're happy just playing out your cards and presenting reasonable numbers. Sure. I didn't pay too much attention to that. I probably should have. Card's obnoxious. Claw. Yeah, I'm fine blocking with a shred, and then E-Strike go again into Plunder the Poor. Totally fine. Keep my life total high. Yeah, fine with this. Damage dealt. Pog. It's fine. That's a big number. So it's probably just Claw. Right, I'll have Claw from Tunic. So I think I'm supposed to just... So what does this mean? I know I'm supposed to keep my life total high. So I could block both. I can block both and then just like send the shakedown and like threaten the black tech. Or I can pitch. I can take 6, send 6. Could be claw 2 cost. Okay. So I think step 1 is if he sends claw, I'll probably just take it. I know I'm supposed to keep my left a little high. This might be like really wrong. Claw. Okay, I think because I took the first one now, I should take the second one. Because now I can send shakedown off of surgical and like I need to block with cut to the chase because this card doesn't have contract. Let's not be terrible. Okay. So I should have blocked this conceal blade. That's an error, especially because now if I get flesh bagged, it's just like stuck in my hand. IIP. Okay. Neat. If I was worried about that, I could have just played it. Wow. Okay. Well played. I think I just keep the blue block 3 in hand. Then I don't think there's any reason to just run this out for no reason. Yeah. I think I was supposed to pitch it instead of you tuning it, or I think I was supposed to block with it. I know I'm losing a bit of value here, but then I get to, well, like same thing here. I don't think I need to get cute. I think I'm just going to dagger plus leave no witnesses. Force 2 cards or card plus both equipment or a D-react. So yeah, using the frailty trap, obviously not getting the trigger, but I get to Arsenal 4, which is great. I am super thrilled about this. Okay. This makes my life a little bit easier. Here we go. Okay. I suppose I want this to get banished so that I can use it next turn. So I don't want to respond to any sort of intimidates. Because I'd rather keep these cards that I can block with. And I will respond to any further intimidates. I guess maybe not this one. So I don't want to respond to these because the attack is also probably going to intimidate. Oh. So this is going to be for 5. Do I even want to pop balance or do I want to save it for the next one? I can just like block 3. I will pop balance here. Yeah. Oh, it's for... Okay, never mind. I'm very glad I did that. I forgot about the barraging beatdown. Wow, that could have been rancid. Not that I would have been okay. Maybe I was supposed to have committed the fate there, but knowing that there's, yeah. And I got my block, the scabs block here. This is interesting. Yeah. So there. It's not bad. And I get to block whatever's coming next for 4 unless it's Command and Conquer. Because of the potential to have been Command and Conquer, I'm probably supposed to have respected respected that a bit more. We are also getting kind of low on cards, so maybe I'm supposed to just start taking vanilla damage. Clearing Bellow, Barraging Beatdown, Yellow, and Command and Conquer. still in the deck. Block this, yes. I will just send my 6 damage here. Show no mercy. I will block this with a Frailty Trap and then send Spider's Blight, Isolate plus Shakedown. Maybe I'm supposed to just take this and then I get to Arse, but I know they have a Command and Conquer left. I'm just gonna take this. Yeah. Then I get to put the Frailty Trap in my arsenal, which I'm pretty happy about. If I had second dagger here, it'd be pretty good, but I don't think I would have been aware of a pummel at this point. I think all 3 sinks are gone. There is the Reckless Swing that we put to the bottom of the deck, so it's possible that that's coming here. It might be an arsenal, which is more than fine. It's 2 cards. That's funny. I should have blocked with this. Okay. Okay. So I want to keep the good red card in my deck, and I'm going to get my Frailty Trap back. So I want to send these to the dagger and then Codex. Still wishing I had a Death Touch here. This Codex might actually be a bit of a liability, giving them like a Show No Mercy or something back, but I do get to force cards here. They still have Tunic. Like I could send Annihilate the Armed, but I think I'm just gonna do the thing. Oh, okay. I didn't think about this, but that was something I should have thought about. Okay. What did they get? I didn't see it. They chose Alpha Rampage. Yeah, this makes sense. And this card intimidates twice. I think I'll be okay. I have some good cards still in the deck. They're getting low. This is like an illegal arsenal, but God bless. Trying to think about whether I want to arsenal this shred or not. I think the answer is no. Yeah, whatever. Let's block with 2 isolates. Keep the surgical in the deck. Yeah. Their last card is, or this card is, Alpha Rampage. I could have killed them with flick knives. My bad. Oh, actually kind of matters. That's really funny. Holy shit. Whoops. Oh, I deserve to lose. I get 2 cards here, and then they can't play the Alpha Rampage. So I'm not gonna flick here yet. Oh, so awkward. Why did I punt? That's okay. It's not actually going to matter. Yeah. But what I meant was I should have flicked when my opponent was at 1. That was like, I found the 1 loss condition. Yeah. Super neat game. Really hard. GG. Interesting that I threatened more damage.
Nice.
Thank you for the follow, the president. Yeah, I took the 1 Blood Rush Bell off of the Leave No Witnesses. That flick knives that I spent a long time tanking on. I mean, hindsight, you know, ended up being really nice hitting the 3rd Blood Rush. Pretty happy to not have to see too many of those. Is that a young Oldham in Calmer? Spaced. Prism? Oh boy. I guess this is what I wanted. Yes. And 2 Fearless Traps. That's an Iris of Reality. I don't know if I want to be here anymore. Maybe 1 Pog value. Yeah, I don't know how I'm like already not confident in my ability to beat Luminaris. I have no fucking idea how I'm supposed to beat Iris, and the answer is maybe I just don't. Right? I think most lists are like off hybrid and are more onto lag just all the time. But oh, that's a lot of those. Oh, that shit's attacking me. Wait, what? Yeah, that's right. I forgot. Can't pop it. I just need to attack it, and then they just get to go again with their 2nd yellow. Do I have any reasonable just die? Like, no, right? Like, I have E-Strike, Command and Conquer. Like, I can try and just kill them, but I think I'm legally not allowed to leave this Genesis on the board, which means I think I'm blocking for this turn. Okay. I think it's Jover. This is fine. If I find that one prism in the province who's attending, and also happens to be on Iris, like, I'm expecting Luminaris, which is like already probably not great, but this Iris of Reality. How many auras can they really have? I'm being studied for ProQuest on Sunday. I'm just gonna use this now while I can maybe have it not be so awkward. I like to block this spectral shield. Ugh. So many aura. I'm probably like I know it seems weird that I'm just like spending each turn setting a dagger, but like I can't just let them have like 4 or 5 auras in play, and then like I don't know. I don't actually understand my win condition against Iris of Reality. I think you're right. And I think that's okay. Spectral Shield is threatening to do mean things to me. What the fuck? Yeah, that's... It's not legally allowed to exist. Yeah, I don't have much good commentary here. Like I know I can't fatigue this hero on this build, but I'm also like never going to be applying pressure. Maybe that's not true. Maybe like on a turn where they don't have an aura, I get to clear their passing mirage, and then like I can put pressure on the LS and the spectral shield. Actually, maybe this turn I'm supposed to isolate command and conquer, which will the problem. So I'll clear one shield. They're not gonna block the Vestiges. Well, this card seems far too important, but maybe it's not. So then they could block with shield plus wave. That's 2, then 3, or a card from hand. But then that could be shield unless they give me Vestige of Soul. I can maybe look for a flick. This might be wrong. Maybe I'm supposed to just dagger the passing mirage. Actually, I'm actually pretty convinced I am supposed to dagger the passing mirage because they didn't play an aura. And like this actually does nothing for me besides maybe blow up the arsenal. Because this Spectral Shield will die and it'll make a new one with wave. Maybe they were hoping to Soul Shield here. I could try and break it, but like not having a weapon seems not ideal. As a sink below an arsenal, happy to see that. Damage dealt, Pog. I think this isn't going horribly, all things considered. Yeah, this is scary. True. So it's the second ALS. Yeah. That's the good angel. As it turns out. I think I'm supposed to maybe keep a big hand here unless I get an opportunity to like pop the second herald, or I don't know. We've already put a figment in play this turn, is that right? Yeah. This was off of was this off the prism trigger? What went into soul? Yeah. Yeah. It does seem good here. They're animating the Soraya. Okay. This is fine. Wait, why doesn't this have go again? What? Oh, I'm because it's not. There's no leg. Yeah, so I'm like, yeah. Okay. Sure. Genesis, yeah. Okay. I say yeah, okay, as if that's not extremely inconvenient, but okay. Interesting. Whoops. Why are they whoopsing? What have they done? Is there an ALS? Oh, I get to click on Prism. I should have blocked with black text. Oh, I get the shield. I think this is like great for me. Alright, because now I get to leave no witnesses and to almost certainly get to black tech. Like I probably pop the Soraya. Actually, I can do something really interesting here. As if I want to get blown up by defense reactions. But this might be my window to try and like come back into this game. Because I can equip a new dagger, and then I can like send that and then shakedown, but then I leave him with a Genesis. Okay, so this is a lot. This is a big number. 9? Interesting. This is a really good and also really inconvenient block. Obviously, so I can make this 8 against 9. Which is unfortunately not good enough, and I also get like IP'd. I did not expect this. Maybe I should have. And then the Soraya lives. Yeah, it's just all bad. I think I'm supposed to flick to not let them have a Soraya. And then try and get my Concealed Blade value next turn. This feels illegal. But yeah, I guess no reason like I can. I think letting them keep the Soraya is pretty bad. Not having a weapon is also pretty bad. Soul Shield actually ends me here because of exactly this. Oh man. Yeah, because of the spectral. Okay, well I can clear the shield with the Concealed Blade, I guess. Just be really sad about it. So I clear the shield. They have a Genesis. I just like lose. Because I don't have a dagger, just into the Genesis. I can put this Plunder, but then the problem is like I kill Genesis and then the Haze Bending makes another shield. WinCon? No go again? Rip. Yeah, what's up, Zoom? Been chilling. That's good. No scrim tonight? What the fuck am I listening to? Not. Just a little high pitch. Yeah, I just want the DMCA free playlist brought me to. Going on an adventure. So, I know you don't know what's going on here, but this is the equivalent of playing against Orisa. Which is no fun for anybody. Like really good, really polarizing. This is double shield. That's right. I was saying Overwatch 2, but this is actually like just straight up double shield. I don't know if this works. We're gonna find out. I guess I should have waited on this, but it does not work. That's so fucked. It doesn't have a base. Whatever. Imagine having a weapon. Yeah, no respect for the cringe comp. Alright, I hate the shields and the arsenal. I know I didn't need the arsenal. So I'll put this sus as fuck eradicate. Prism, okay. Luminaris Prism is like actually kind of cool. This is, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. I've been complaining this whole time. I'm sorry. I just feel like I'm not learning. Ascending. I'm just accepting the fucking Gluck 3000 from this prism and just go next. Maybe I just concede. This place. Stop right? Thinking about it. I don't know why I put that there. That doesn't belong there. It's like, oh, I can Easter egg draw. But literally not what's gonna happen. Actually, Blood Rot is kind of funny. Interesting. Well, I mean, you're a Guardian player, so I can understand like being bad, but I actually think Luminar's build is really good. You have to like block heralds and shit. Like, I think that's really cool. Sorry, that's how I feel about Kano sometimes. What I will say is this hero is pretty. This class, the Illusionist class, is just really polarizing. Okay. That's not cool, man. I actually kind of wish I kept the whole thing on. I'm gonna do this just to, I don't know why. For good reason. I'm stuck in this game. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I left it there. Yeah, because I'm smart. Yeah, that's great. Love that. Love that from you. That's once per turn. Okay, that's not so bad. What if I say fuck it, we ball and just like went face? Thoughts? Oh, that's like not legal. Yeah, whatever. We go face. We go face for 9, I guess. This feels wrong.
Let's go to see the stars and the moon. I'd fly far into space as long as I am with you. The light in
This Genesis can't hurt me if I just pretend it's not there. Arclight Sentinel. Looking at Arclight Sentinel. This is a traumatic experience for me. Yeah. You know what feels worse than having to register Modern Skies? Getting ALS in response to Modern Skies. Just pick it up to read it and then put it in the graveyard. Hope they don't notice. Oh, I have a weapon. Based. What do I mean by that? Oh, oh yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think many prisms are gonna have an opportunity to, or enough time to ALS you. I needed to kill the Genesis, and then I needed to kill the Shivers, but. Okay, I would never ALS you. I mean, 5? Oh yeah. Yeah, this makes sense. Swing on the one that you care about the least, and then bottom text response. Oh, this is white card, not just yellow card? That's fucked. Like, actually fucked. I'm going to kill this Genesis. Oh, I can't remember what I pitched. It's probably some shit like this. Sure. Yogan is kind of nice here, I guess. I'm gonna see if I can pressure them back. This Merchant Retribution is gonna deal me a bunch, but... Soul Shield. This is fine. I'm gonna get to hit with this death touch. Frailty does kind of go crazy. These are weapons. But I think I'm supposed to pick Blood Rot. I'll pick Blood Rot. So they can attack me for 7 plus 4. My hand does nothing. No. Maybe them allies, we could pop them. That'd be, that wouldn't be good enough, clearly. Why would I do that when I can Codex of Frailty them? Do I just stab the Passing Mirage here, even now that I have like a real plan? I think no. No, I know. I know. The frailty is like. I don't care anymore. I do not care. How long have I been in this game? You're 9-1. What'd you lose to? Wow, that's funny. Yeah, happens. Outshadowed for real. Outpurpled. Why wasn't Briar purple? Why did they do this to me? I will say, playing Viscera looks way better without Rosetta Thorn. I think that weapon sure was green. Obviously, Purple Briar is Viscera. Yeah, the Earth Wind Blade cards are very good. Oh, they blocked. So I mean, they would just randomly take damage for no reason. She played it's not a bad one. What was the card called? Oh. Played this one. This card's super pretty too. Smash. What? 7? Light work, no reaction. Only 4 more? Okay, dude. Wait, why the fuck? Why? What? My ass gonna have to flick a dagger so that I can. That's funny, actually. Oh, I got blasted by the ponder. That's fucking funny. Okay, so I should lead on dagger. Oh, nothing matters, bro. Okay. Go again. Then I can send 6 and then Arsenal the looking for scrap. Oh, the frailty. That is funny. What did the card do? You put 2 in your deck against Oldhim, and then you like couldn't get fatigued. There's also a popper for Jeremiah. It was actually really good. That's a wait. Why small? Oh my god. I think I'm actually supposed to send the Graven Call and then send the scrap for 4. Which means I should have. Yeah, okay. This is gonna be for 1 and then 3. Or no, 2. Well, I think she dies anyways, but now I failed a few times hard. Yeah, seems difficult. Oh, no block in hand. Cool. That card sure does get bigger. I have no go again on Angels. Didn't think about it. Yeah. I won and I'm upset about it. Six more heroes this year? That's cool. Respectfully, I'm going to just like dodge any more prisms. 2-0 matchup was great, clearly. Oh, that's cool. Wait, you think it's 6 in all in Aria? 6 new heroes in Aria? Oh, because it's 6 heroes in one set. Oh. Bravo showstopper. Understandable. I see, I see. This matchup is theoretically quite good, but suppose Bravo does the Bravo thing, right? Wire. Oh. The problem, like, Briar would be Earth, but the problem is, like, Embodiment of Lightning was so good. This is, like, the reason to play Briar. Well, that's not true. That's true. That's based. Waniel Quash. I have to block with 3 reds? I'm mad. Consider me. Tilted. This is looking like a send a Command and Conquer Arsenal Paper Scene angle. Get Command and Conquer pummeled. How's the music, by the way? Is it loud enough? I actually trolled. My plan is to use the shred, but now you can like block with the the dagger with an attack action, clear the spider's right. So I should swing a skill peeler. If you skill peeler every turn, like if you might be right. I don't know. It feels fine. Like. I think the Bravo is just going to try and kill you. Yeah, I mean the 6-2X are fine, but like, you know, you're not really playing for the on hits. Like you are, but you're like not. That's unlucky. No reaction. Yeah, possible. Being off tunic here is like a little weird because of this. But I have a feeling it'll be fine. Especially if like the tech gets dominated. I'm happy spending 2 cards, right? I also imagine it has the potential of being in my arsenal for quite a while. rather just like push some damage here. Problem is I'm not doing anything. Probably just like let this hit me. Thoughts? Yeah, this is insane to block 4. Take 7 and like discard 2 cards. And then maybe send a dagger back. Keep this here. Like the problem is like I can expend a lot of resources, by that I mean like these 2 really good cards. It's actually kind of hard. Option B is like commit the Oasis and like just put like I can block like this, and like now it's weird because I'm blocking with like I'm blocking with equipment and I don't need to, but and I really want to cut to the chase in the deck, but then I get to Arsenal of Fate, and like that's pretty good. It's like less awkward here. Could pitch cut and dagger codex. Dagger codex. This card doesn't do anything. Oh, and I don't have an attack action man. Okay, this seems. I think I'm fine with this. All right, unless you mean dagger off of codex, then yes. Oh, I could pitch the cut. Yeah, you're right. That's better. I do like having the Isolated still in deck, but don't forget me. What's up, Ramble? This is what happens when I don't stream Overwatch. You can relate. I hate all the music. Oh, there's no way this is copyright free, right? Thanks, DMCA free playlist. Not suspect at all. Like, I can just put 12 in front of this. I can put 9 and just like bait it out. I need to send something back. I'm just not going to be able to do that if I get pummeled. So I should put 9 in front of it. And then just like Arsenal. Probably Annihilate the Arms. Maybe Command and Conquer. Probably like Annihilate them because I get to send a dagger. I have another Spreading Plague. That's really bad. Okay, maybe that's the reason I've kept a yellow. Okay, that's good. Good to know. Yeah. But if I kept the yellow, especially the Spreading Plague, I would have been able to like send 1. It's not the worst thing in the world, but like it's still kind of annoying. I swear to God. No reason to do that there. Uh, it's like actually it's actively bad because I have this annihilate down, but it's okay. Yeah, that's fine. I think I'm losing this game. It's like really early still, but like all my stuff is just like lining up really awkwardly. I think I'm going to get fatigued. Um, okay. So skill peeler, like this is a really good example where like doesn't have to block this card. But if he wants to block the on hit, he has to commit 2 cards now. Unless he wants to like lose a lot of value on his equipment, right? Whereas like he would have to, unless it's a D react, he'd have to block Blood of the Poor with 2 cards anyways. So the Spider Spite doesn't actually do anything. In the late game, I can flick and like try and conceal blade for probably Graven Call, but it could also be like a nerf scalpel. Right? I'm also happy to like see these D reacts on shit that like doesn't really matter. But yeah. Bravo Showstopper is just Crater Fist at home. I'm gonna block one more and use the tunic. Yep. Blocked with like the frailty trap. Oh well. That also doesn't put 2 D reacts in my pitch stack. I'm getting fatigued with in game and also just that Iris game like actually just exhausted me. Yeah, I'm happy to put that in Arsenal. D-React? Sure. Yep. Seven. Don't know if I like this cities block. But not punished here unless no. Should probably send a weapon here, but this is fine. Now that we've committed, what the fuck? It was a bad banger. I think I'm gonna flick the skill pre later. Oh, interesting. Just if I get to banish the civvies here, it's like pretty nice. This might be too early. I don't know. Whatever. I also have 2 reacts, and I don't think he would be on unmovables or just like staunch or any shit like that. But might be. I've seen a lot of reacts so far. Don't know exactly how many, but I don't want to do the math. Okay. I'm not super thrilled about Animal Crossing Gangsta's Paradise. Where is it? Oh, there it is. My best friend. Oh. Just accepting the damage. Never mind. For 6? Yeah, okay. It's just clean. Oh, that's a good arsenal. Anothos. Oh, I have a dagger for sure. Okay. Squat. Looking for squat. Scar feels so good in the second cycle. Like insane. Maybe that's just like massive copium, but Yeah, it's like actually good. Like it comes out more than you think it might. My two best friends together. No blocks, says my guardian opponent. Oh no. Don't love that. But I'm going to pretty heavily incentivize them to block now. My homies? Is this sync? Sure. Could be the last one. Why is there no cards in your graveyard? Yeah, okay. More squap. Which able? Ha ha ha. What are we? Please stop. I'm going to sink this plunder. This is like a fine turn, actually. 3-card 10, I guess is reasonable. See, this is the part of the game that we've reached. I'm gonna make a suspect decision here. Interesting. Huh. Yeah. This should be good enough. We will see. It is possible I put a fucking unmovable into their arsenal or a D-react or something, but... I am now a Codex Obliterate believer. So this has to be D-React, this has to be blue card. Oh, super sick game, actually. That was really neat. I felt, first cycle, I felt really outmatched and like just like things were going really poorly. Great game, Lane. Sorry, yeah, I'll restart what I was talking about. First cycle, I felt like things were just going really poorly for me. And that like I was on track to get fatigued, and then like, but then second cycle came around and like I just had a lot of really good cards and really strong plays, and we were kind of at like life total parity. And I felt a lot more comfortable in once we got to second cycle. Oh, I see. Yeah, you did take a lot of damage, but like it's probably fine, right? Getting Codex kind of sucks because now you can't do that shit anymore. But that's all good. It happens. It happens. I can't. I would not like to listen to tsundere jazz at this moment in time. I want to go one more. Anybody got any streamer friends on that appreciate it? Like any small streamers that would appreciate a raid? Yeah, I mean the codexes are so good for that reason, right? Like, it's so hard to have an efficient turn when your opponent codexes, especially when it's like go again after go again into codex. Like that shit's gross. I'm gonna send you to my buddy. His name is Trickster Sky. Is he streaming? Rules. You know, actually, like, so the thing I was thinking about, and I want to talk about this before I end stream. One of the things I think about the most in that game was like, my hand was axe when you dominated a crippling crush at me, but I had a like I could cover it, but then like I'm not really doing anything with it. So I thought about just like taking the damage, but like losing 2 cards is a lot. And like, I don't know. It ended up being fine, but there was a world where taking the damage and just like discarding 2 random shooter cards was good. One of the cards I chose not to discard was that shred that came back around. So, yeah, I'm curious about your opinion. We were talking a little bit about Scale Peeler into the Guardian. Now, obviously, there's a lot of value to having Nerve Scalpel. So I can like try and hit one of your D-reacts. I think it's less good in the Guardians, but like, did the Scale Peeler feel effective? Yeah. Well, I would have given you 1 card. I would have given you 1 card, and then like hopefully kept like something. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's not good for Redline, which is what Jacob also seemed to agree with, but like, I'm not really trying to force through a lot of on hits. I'm just kind of trying to like send numbers at you and like make it kind of awkward for you to block maybe. Yeah. That's good. I mean, it didn't actually do a whole lot because like your civvies got eaten by an already dead. But like I think it had potential to be good. It felt good. I think it's right. Yeah, definitely. But I also think like if I commit Nerve Scalpel super early against the Guardian, like I just don't have a weapon anymore. Right? Like I'm not really trying to flick until I can like flick in the like late game when I know a concealed blade is gonna hit. And then by then skill peeler is probably not very useful for me anyways. I don't know. It's really weird. But I have to think about that a bit more. It makes sense in a Victor. Maybe it doesn't make sense in a Bravo because we're both. It's like kind of a race also. So. Yeah, really neat matchup. This matchup is one that I'm surprised is like quote unquote favored. But I guess it makes sense. Like I'm kind of generating just so much value and like some of your on hits just don't matter, and like I played so many D reacts. Whereas Victor, like Bravo feels like a very, or not very good, but like a good matchup, whereas Victor feels like a medium line matchup or medium matchup. Because Victor can just block for free. Though sometimes he just loses 2 clashes in a row and then whatever. Alright, well, I think that about wraps it up for me. Yeah. Thanks everyone. I really appreciate all the support. I might do these more often if people are like actually interested in watching me play Flesh and Blood. I like playing Flesh and Blood, so let me know. I mean, all the support was great, so I'll probably keep doing that. Yeah, I'm glad you had a good time. It's like it's not much different than me just like hanging out in Discord, but I get to like I get to talk more about my lines, so I think it's better for me. I think I can actually focus more while I'm Twitch streaming than streaming in Discord, which is funny. Yeah, no, I appreciate all the support as always. Thanks, y'all.